Alright guys, I'm going to be doing a little bit of a, I guess a rookie, yeah, maybe a little bit of a rookie guide, maybe a starter guide here. I want to get this out of the way, so I get a lot of questions, and this is one of them I get a lot, is how do I play this game? 1. You need a Japanese account. To download the game, and like right here, it's up on the front page. Now, PS3 should be the same kind of concept. Go find it on the front pages or so. On PS3, you actually have the Japanese keyboard with the right letters. I don't know what type this is, Japanese, but yeah, I don't know that one. So anyways, pretty much you get a Japanese account, you go into the store, find the game, download it. Now, I recommend not using your US account because of a lot of issues I've heard about it. Like, it kind of acts like trying to connect to server-wise, like US account connect to other US accounts. And so there's very few people that use US accounts when playing this game. Like, I'm a US player, but I'm using my Japanese account. That also benefits me when using a Japanese account. You can buy suits with yen stuff. Now, I have heard that Japanese accounts, like US accounts, can't actually buy level 2s. I've heard that. I haven't tested it, but I hear that's like thing. Like, yeah, you can buy suits with yen with your Japanese account. And you'd think, oh, well, I can hop on my US account, buy it with some points because, you know, it's in-game points. I don't think that's the case. That's what I've heard. But, yeah. So, if you want to play it safe, just go with the Japanese account. I've gotten used to it. And so that's sort of how you play it. Now, second question I get a lot is, so how do I unlock the Ale Shrike, stuff like that? Well, how can I put this? I unlocked the Guays and the Galugu at 12. I think it's 10 through 12 you can sort of unlock it. Now, rank 12 you can unlock all the suits except for the Gaian and the RX. I believe those are at rank 15, they begin to drop. Here's the catch. Anything past those ranks can be random. Random. Yes, it can be a pain. I was literally ranked 20 for several, maybe 3 weeks. And I finally got the RX completed. 3 weeks of being ranked 20, the max level. So yeah, that's sort of how the suits work. 12 and 15 are kind of the markers of when you start unlocking them. But yeah, so that's kind of out of the way. Now let's jump into this part. I guess I'll go over this first. A lot of people ask me, oh, how do I host lobbies and invite friends? Well, one, it uses in-game system, or in-game friend system. And if you press your options button, or start button, I believe on PS3, you'll see all these options. The last one will be register a friend or something like that in that. You click on it, blah, 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 enter their name, and blah blah. They'll send them a request, and then they'll have to accept it, of course. And once that is, you'll see like here, this is where your friends will be. Orange, this means they're in a game. Blue, this means they're open or whatever on their menu. And once you added them, you'll go all the way to your map selection, either or, doesn't matter. You'll see two options. The first one is quick match. Second one is briefing room. You go into briefing room, you see this. Now once your friend has accepted your friend request, you should be able to have the list right here. And you can invite any one of them. And so once they join, it says pending. Now let's say you accidentally invite someone. And it's like, well, we can't start the match because their request is pending, but we didn't mean to invite them. Well, this option right here, see hovering my name. If you select that pending name, there's an option to delete it. Sadly, I don't have a guinea pig in this lobby to show you exactly what option that is. But play around is one of them. So yeah, this is invite. Second option to invite your friends. First one is go. If you're in the briefing room solo and you still hit that button, it'll go here. One thing I'll mention now, when searching for a lobby, this option, first one, that's red. I don't know why it's actually not letting me do it. I think it's technically because we're in the briefing room, quick search. But this option lets you refresh it. Refresh like the search room. Where that can, let's say, You see how I'm searching for players? Well, if I click the refresh, there's a chance that it'll either let players join me, or it can completely find a new like room, and maybe I'll actually get the last slot will be for me, and it'll refresh and put me into that room where it'll be full players. It might take a couple tries, like sometimes 3 tries, and it won't even like put you in a new room, but it'll eventually put you in a new room. This option right here, I always get confused of like, well, wait, I'm backing out to the main menu to close the search room? No, that's not the case. This second option is to close the room, or the search. And that was all accessed by going into options or start first option. That would put you into the briefing room and looking at the players in those options. So that's kind of out of the way. Let's see, I went through that. I think that was pretty much it. Starter guide, went through the friends, how to get the game, suit kind of list. I guess I could sort of run through parts and maybe modules, do it all in one go. Why the hell not? So this is how it works, and this is what my friends and I call it. Armors. This is what we call these. They go through rare 5. So they go through rare 1 through 5 and rarities. So here's rare 1. We call them bronze. We call rare 2s gold. Yes, we get a little confusing with why we call these, but rare 3s we call silvers, rare 4 we call platinums, and rare 5 we call yellows. Rare 5s are the best. Technically, with event suits, rare 7s are discs, but there's no rare 6s, so that's kind of just out of the question. We call these the platinum phase shift parts, platinum phase shift parts. We aren't too familiar. We call these gun tank parts, but we aren't quite sure what the hell those are. These are wing parts, or those are wing parts. Event only stuff you can only get during the wing events. Like right now is the Zeta event, which you get these parts, but only during the Zeta event. Once that Zeta event is over, you don't get the parts. Rare 1 thrusters, rare 2 thrusters, rare 3 thrusters, 4, 5, you get the stuff. Here's arm joints, we call these arm joints, rare 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's Zeta part. We call these generators, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, blah blah blah. These are used to sell for money. These can also go through rare 1 through 5. As you can see, I only have the rare 5, but all you do, go in, sell them for money. That's all they are for. These are data discs. Drops, like some suits require these. Like this is my Gwei's data disc. I have 1 out of 3. Well, I already bought the Gwei, so I don't really need the part anymore, but if you were to, let's say, go for the Gwei's, you would need 3 of these data discs, along with the points and whatever other requirement is. I think for the Gwei's, it'd be these rare 3 armor plates. So you need that, and the data disc, and bam, you get your suit. Let's see. Was there anything else I want to go through? There was something just on my mind when I was going through these. Hopefully they'll come through my head here soon. But now these are just parts. You can't sell them. The chips, you can't really sell them. They're pretty much just there for like. They're also used for developing suits. So yeah, there was something on my mind I really wanted to tell you guys. Wish I could remember it. Sadly can't. Let's go through the modules now. I kind of did a video of this already, but we're just going to try and do this all in one go. So these are beam shooting corrections. We're in the wrong sheet. There we go. Alright, so the one with the beam is beam shooting correction, which there's been a lot of controversy about these now, because my friends are like, well, no, that doesn't do this and this doesn't do this. Well, I'm going off what the hell we believe, so, or at least what we originally believed. These could be wrong. If they are, let me know. Anyways, we believe this is beam shooting correction increases damage of beam attacks. So this would also be bullet correction, I guess, but Now here's something that came up recently. Impact and solid damage, I think they're two different things. I'm not quite sure which one this applies to. Whenever the machine gun is labeled under, that would increase its damage for, I think it's just a solid. This would be melee damage increasing. Now these ones have gotten the controversy recently. I originally thought this, and along with a couple of my friends, thought now these ones would be like, if they're blocking, this is how much damage you would get through with these three types of weapons. But recently, some people are suggesting, well, let's say someone has a beam defense. Well, this would kind of counter that beam defense like module they have set up. So that's kind of been the controversy about these three modules right here. Later down the progressing through your levels, you'll unlock level 2 versions, which are just upgraded stuff, like upgraded. These are 3, these are 4, and that kind of stuff. Now these are your defensive modules. Beam defense, bullet defense, and melee defense. And that is what they do. So pretty much it's like, I'll put this in super simple terms. You get shot by a beam. It'll do less damage to you if you have this beam defense equipped. That's what they do. Bullet, melee. Yeah, you get the drill. Now, utility modules. These two, I'm going to go off what I said before in the previous video I did for these. I believe that one extends your boost duration. The ones with the sparkles, I believe I've heard, does boost regeneration. The third one is radar extender. It kind of extends your radar. That's what it does. Again, level 2s, just upgraded stats. Yeah. So that was sort of a quick module rundown. And there's something about that part, so I wish I could remember. Dang. I might put it in the description if it comes to me. Mastery sheet. I can tell you a couple of these, but I do not have them memorized. Like, a lot of us don't know what the hell these do. This one, I can tell you. So my friend was telling me this one is like sort of a glass cannon kind of build. It increases your damage, but it makes you take more damage kind of thing. So that's what that one we think does. And you know what? I'm going to stay out of the mastery sheet. This is not my territory to go through. But hopefully I gave you kind of rookies a kind of guide on how to start this game and a little bit of questions I've had. So yeah, that was, I guess, a quick little rookie guide. Well, not really quick, but I hope you guys liked it. See you later.